Yo, what is up guys? It's Lilithmon for game. I do apologize. I have been out for a couple of weeks already. Sorry I couldn't post up any content. It's been pretty busy on my end. But now I'm back and we're here to post up more content. So let's go and get right into it. We got a matchup between Imperialdramon versus Lilithmon Loop with the post ban list. So my opponent's gonna go ahead and start off first. He does whip the rookie and drops down to promote, putting me to 6. And then I'm going to go ahead and start off with a EX01 Vmon in my raising. Then I'm just going to go ahead and hard drop the Imperialdramon, that way I can just put him to 1. He's going to go ahead and whip on the rookie again. He's going to swing with promote. It does die into an Imperialdramon on the first check. Then he's going to go ahead and play the Analog Youth. He's going to go ahead and add the promote while the other 2 cards are being options. They're going to be trashed. My Imperialdramon's going to go ahead and swing. It's going to survive. I did evolve my Vmon into Stingmon just because I didn't have the X Vmon. I mean, X Vmon would have been a better choice, but Stingmon does work out well. He's going to go ahead and play Underworld's Claw. He's going to get the promo. He won't gain the extra memory just because he only placed 1 Digimon under its inheritables. Then I'm going to go ahead and Digivolve my raising into a Vmon from BT1. And so I had a thought process in my head where I wanted to swing with Stingmon first, that way I can Digivolve into a Imperialdramon to restand it. However, it swung into Lilithmon during that check, so my plans are going to have to change from here. I'm going to go ahead and swing with my Imperialdramon since it has jamming, and then from here, I believe I'm going to go ahead and play the Howling Memory Boost so I can remove the source under promote and stun it for the next turn. And then from here, I don't have anything to Digivolve over my Imperialdramon, so I'm going to play Dracomon. I do top 3 and check the Imperialdramon, so it's ready for next turn. My opponent has 3 memory to work with, however, he still whips the rook, and it looks like he's just gonna Digivolve his promo into another one for the cost 1, I guess that's just so he can start cycling. And then he Digivolves into the Rebelliomon. He's gonna go ahead and resolve the effect to go ahead and have Retaliation and Blocker. I'm gonna go ahead and promote my Jamming Vmon, then I'm gonna go ahead and utilize my Howling Memory Boost to put me to 3, that way I can Digivolve into my Imperialdramon, suspending the Rebelliomon, that way I can go ahead and clear checks for game. Vmon's gonna swing first, then Dracomon and an Imperial for game, and that's gonna wrap up game 1, moving into game 2. So that was actually a pretty interesting game 1. My opponent's gonna go ahead and choose to go first for game 2. Looking at his hand already, unfortunately, it looks like he whiffs the rookie again. He's gonna go ahead and just play the Kinkakumon, putting me to 5. And then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and respond by playing another Imperialdramon on the board. I don't have a rookie as well, so welcome to Brick City. So he's gonna hatch his egg, and it looks like he's still with the rookie. He Digivolves into a promote for the cost 1, and Digivolves into a Lady Devimon, resolving all the effects to draw 2 and discard 1. Oh no, I'm sorry, discard 2. And then putting me to 1, I draw for turn. I still whiff the rookie. I could swing with Imperialdramon jamming, so I can start getting some early check-ins, which I do. And then from here, I think I wanted to go ahead and just Digivolve into an Imperialdramon, because that's like the best play I had in my hand. Putting him to 2, which is not bad. I mean, like, I already have my level 6 on the board. It's unsuspended, so it can't be targeted unless he plays something that can target an unsuspended Digimon. He's gonna go ahead and play Analog Youth, putting himself to 0. Top 3 checks, and there is the Omnimon's Wart. And from here, it looked like he wanted to go ahead and grab the Gabumon, so I'm assuming he had the Omnimon's Wart in his hand already. However, he's just gonna go ahead and actually just get the Omnimon's Wart. And then from here, we were chit-chatting a little bit, discussing what kind of situation have we been put into. I mean, we kind of both whiff rookies in the first start. Well, I'm still whiffing rookies at this point. And then from here, he's going to go ahead and swing into my security. Lady Devimon's going to go and survive, and he's going to Digivolve a Kinkakumon in his raising, putting me at 2. I still don't have a rookie. However, I do have Imperialdramon. I just wanted to go ahead and double check if he had any retaliation, or if there's an on deletion, because I could go for 2 checks in security, or I can go split 1-1, killing off the Digimon and then get a security check-in. So I decided to go ahead and swing into his Lady Devimon first. I'm going to restand, and he's going to pop off his Analog Youth to gain the extra memory. Then from here, my hand is really awkward. I'm just going to go ahead and drop the X Vmon, putting him to 4, which is not bad. Potentially having 3 swings next turn, and they're both jamming. Potentially 4 if I do have enough memory to work with to Digivolve into a Imperialdramon. However, he's going to go ahead and Digivolve into the Rebelliomon. He's going to discard a card to go ahead and give Retaliation and Blocker for next turn. And then he's going to go ahead and drop a Mimi on the board after discarding, since he had 2 Mimis in hand, putting me to 1. And so I decided to swing with my X Vmon first to see if he was going to block, which he doesn't, which is a smart move. I was trying to bait out his block. Then I'm going to go ahead and swing with my Imperialdramon, that way I can just go ahead and get rid of the blocker next turn, because if I look at his board clearly enough, he doesn't have another Digimon to go ahead and start off with for next turn. He's going to have to build up in raising again or hard play. His Analog Youth is going to go ahead and pop off, putting me at a 0, which is perfectly fine. I believe I'm going to go ahead and just Digivolve my X Vmon into a Imperialdramon so I can unsuspend it, that way it's not targeted for an attack. in case if he hasn't a promote. So yeah, I put him to 3 by doing that. And then from there, I feel pretty confident in this turn. He's going to go ahead and put the Gazimon in his raising. And then from here, he's actually going to go ahead and play Underworld's Call. He's going to go ahead and call his promote, and he's going to gain the additional memory. I believe he's going to gain 2 memories from here because he's able to tap Mimi because he played an option. And promote is going to go ahead and give him the additional memory as well. On top of that, he gets to draw a card. So he's back at 1 memory, making it still his turn. From here, he's able to swing, or he can go and Digivolve into another Rebellion to go ahead and stop me, which is perfectly fine either way. The only problem is I don't have a rookie, but he's actually going to go ahead and swing into my security, and it's going to go ahead and die to a 7k Imperialdramon. And he's back at 2 memories again. He's going to go ahead and put the Labramon on the board, putting me to 1. And now it's my turn again, and I ended up drawing into my Madoki Betamon. I finally hit a rookie this turn after how many turns? Then from here, I only have 1 memory to work with. Unfortunately, I don't have double Hammer Spark. I only have that 1 Hammer Spark in hand right now. What I can do is swing into his security. I'm going to have jamming. So from here, he has his Gazimon in his raising, so I can actually just use the Hammer Spark now since I may not be able to use it next turn potentially. And so I did end up using the Hammer Spark so I can put myself to 2. And at first I was debating if I wanted to play Davis. That way I have memory during my turn at the beginning of my phase. But I'm just going to go ahead and Digivolve into an Imperialdramon. That way I can restand and it's not targeted for an attack. And then from there, he's only at 1 memory to work with. Next turn I have game because I have triple checks technically. He's going to go and swing, dies into a Vmon. Then he's going to go ahead and play Jack Raid. Going to go ahead and put him to 4 memory. And then he's going to go ahead and drop the second Analog Youth. I'm not too sure what he was digging for at first, but I realized he needed a champion. That way he can start cycling all the way up to his Mega. But unfortunately, he's just not getting it. I mean, that's 2 ultimates and 1 rookie. He's just going to go ahead and grab the cost 2 rookie actually from here on out. He was debating if he wanted to go ahead and get the Rebellion. I mean, he could hard drop it, but he ends up just grabbing his cost 2 rook. Then he's going to go ahead and actually drop another Rebellion on the board that he had in his hand ever since. So that was pretty unfortunate. He wasn't able to build up into it. And then he's putting me at 5. And then from here on out, it's my turn. I can draw, I can promote. And then from there, if my first swing is cleared, this is pretty much game. So I was looking through my hand to make sure I'm playing around this safely. I do have 5 memory to work with. I'm just going to Digivolve into an XBmon just in case. Then I'm going to go ahead and swing with my Imperialdramon, and that's going to be game from there. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Lilithmon for Games signing out. See ya.